I hope you all are fit and fine. So this is your chemistry class and our chapter number 2, that is physical and chemical changes, is going on. And today we will proceed with this chapter further with the topic chemical change. Now what is a chemical change? It is a permanent change in which new substance formed having different chemical identity. Also it is a irreversible change. For example, wood burns into ash, and here we can observe that the chemical identity of wood and the resulting ash is different, and ash will not change into the wood again. So we can say that the burning of wood is an example of chemical change in which the chemical properties of the substance changes and new substance is formed, and also it is a irreversible change. Now look at some examples of chemical change. First one is burning of paper, rusting of iron, cooking of rice, curdling of milk, and ripening of fruits. Now let us see the characteristics of a chemical change. First one is permanent change. So chemical changes are permanent in nature. Second one is new substances are formed. In chemical change, there is a formation of new substance that having different chemical identity as that of the starting one. Third point is chemical composition of the substance changes in the chemical reaction. Next one is it is irreversible change. For example, the wood burns and it will give ash, and from the ash we cannot form the wood again. So it is a irreversible change. Next point is there is a gain or loss of energy observed in the chemical changes. And the last point is there is a change in the mass also observed during the chemical change. Now let us explain some examples of chemical changes. First one is burning of paper. A paper burns and after burning it will give ash. So what we will observe in this change, there is a formation of new substance, that is ash. It is a permanent change, means we cannot change the ash into paper, and also there is a change in the energy takes place in the chemical changes. Next example is rusting of iron, that is done in the presence of oxygen, water and water vapor. Now we will see how the rust forms. Key is made up of iron. In air, oxygen is present and water is made up of H2O molecules. In this reaction, when iron comes in contact with oxygen and moisture, then there is a formation of rust. So we can say that the chemical composition of the iron changes before rusting and after rusting. So the same changes observed in this change, that new substance is produced. It is a permanent change. Also there is a change in mass and change in energy. Next we will see the activity that changes the milk into paneer, that shows the chemical change. So for this, take a half pan of milk and heat it, then add some lemon juice in it. The citric acid that is present in the lemon coagulates the protein present in the milk. The protein coagulates to form paneer, that is a new substance. Next activity is formation of curd from milk. So for this, take a warm milk and add some curd in it and keep it overnight. Then check it in the morning, then you will observe there is a formation of curd. So milk that is present in the liquid state changes into the semi-solid state in the form of curd. So in this change we will observe the change in volume, change in weight, change in smell, also change in taste. Now look at some other examples like ripening of fruits. Butter turning rancid means the formation of off-smelling compound. Also there is a change in the taste when the butter reacts with oxygen. So this process is called rancidity. Now we will see the distinction between the physical and chemical changes. First point is physical change is a temporary change while chemical change is a permanent change. Second point is in physical change there is no new substances are produced, but in chemical change new substances are produced with different chemical properties. Next point is there is no absorption or evolution of energy observed in case of physical change, but in case of chemical change energy is always evolved or absorbed. Next one is there is no change in the mass observed in case of physical change, but masses of the substances change in chemical change. However, the total mass remains unchanged. Fifth point is the physical properties of the substance changes, but its chemical composition does not change. However, in case of chemical changes, there is a change in the physical properties as well as the chemical composition of the substance. Then the last point is physical changes are reversible and the chemical changes are irreversible.